Hi everyone, Vindicator Jones here. Unfortunately, I have been having big problems updating Elite Dangerous yet again and cannot play beta at the moment, which means that I won't be able to create any more videos until this problem has been solved. So for today, I'm going to try something completely different and attempt my first game review. One of the very few perks of having a YouTube channel based around sci-fi games is occasionally you'll get invited to play a beta or alpha build of an upcoming game. Recently I was invited by Michael from Rockfish Games to play Everspace and sent me a Steam key to download the game. I have previously looked at Everspace on Steam and to be honest, it didn't seem to be the kind of game I would be interested in. It seemed very arcadey and you could only use a gamepad or mouse. A combination of elements that really didn't appeal to me at all. However, I decided to download Everspace and was pleasantly surprised to discover a deceptively addictive space sim with some interesting mechanics and gameplay. So what exactly is Everspace? I'll read directly from the Steam store page. Everspace combines fast-paced combat with roguelike elements, great visuals and a captivating story. It takes you on a challenging journey through an ever-changing, beautifully crafted universe full of surprises. Shoot, craft and loot your way to victory while the odds are stacked against you. Not much to go on initially, as of the moment the storyline is unclear and has not been implemented into the game just yet. The basic premise is pretty simple. You start off in your ship in a hangar and must reach the end sector by jumping from systems to system in your ship. At the moment there are 7 sectors and each sector has a handful of systems to navigate. At the end of the sector there's a huge jump portal that you must enter in order to continue to the next sector. Each system jump in the sector uses a certain amount of fuel that you'll need to keep replenishing in order to progress from system to system. Each system contains a large playing area containing many items including asteroids, capital ships, large and small bases, fighters, drones, secrets, aliens and more. Along the way you'll collect materials for crafting items for your ship using blueprints that are scattered around the sector. You will also find weapons upgrades, system upgrades and various levels of loot to help you build your ship in the way that best suits your playstyle. At the very core of Everspace is choice. You can choose to silently traverse the sector stealthily, avoiding combat and collecting the things you need while avoiding enemy ships. And while you can avoid combat most of the time, there will be situations when it may be unavoidable. But that's a good thing. Combat in Everspace is fun, frantic and actually takes a bit of skill to pull off correctly. But when you do, you can pull off dynamic turns that look really cool. Your ship can use its thrusters to move in any direction whilst keeping your reticle over the target, which means you can have some very fun strafing fights or reverse thrust flights in Everspace. Although arcadey in nature, the flight dynamics do have a sense of weight to them and your ship actually feels right in combat. Those used to a joystick might have a bit of a problem initially adapting themselves to Everspace, but those who use a mouse or gamepad are probably going to take to this like a duck to water. The voice acting of your ship's AI and pilot is a little cheesy, but it works and sometimes can give you a bit of a chuckle. What makes Everspace very different from other similar games is that there is no in-game save option. So when you die, you start back at the very beginning of the game, but you do get to keep all your upgrades, blueprints and money. The only things you won't be able to keep will be your materials and any weapons you have collected along the way. When I first started playing, I spent about 10 minutes searching for the save option, followed by another 10 minutes searching on Google, not fully understanding what was going on. At first I was thinking, oh my god, they've totally screwed this up. This isn't right. But then the more I played, the more I felt like I was playing an old arcade game from the 80s or 90s. Each attempt then had me try to push even harder to get to the next level, and discovered it was quite addictive. Each time you restart your journey, your entire route will be completely new, so no 2 games will ever play the same. But the good news is, each time you do, you get a little bit stronger, driving you to push further on each run. I found myself with each new run wanting to try things differently, while also upgrading my ship as I went. Which brings me to the upgrading process when your ship is in the hangar. After each run, you'll be able to upgrade your ship using credits you have collected in that run. You can upgrade your power plant, engines, weapons, and so much more. Sometimes when you're in space, you'll be able to collect tech crates which contain various upgrades for your ship. You can either install them immediately or scrap them for materials if you don't want them. You can collect new weapons with different stats or collect blueprints that allow you to build weapons and munitions using the materials you collect. Other reviews have criticised Everspace for being more a material hunt than an action game, but after playing Elite Dangerous for so long, I would totally disagree. Sure, you will have to do a lot of scrounging for stuff for your upgrades, but it's really not that hard to find. and everything is contained in a relatively small playing area. Everspace is a balanced mix of survival and action, which I think works extremely well and is very fun to play. Everspace is the kind of game that is best played in short bursts, if you have an hour or so to kill. Anything longer and it starts to get a bit repetitive, especially if you die often. So what's bad about the game? At the moment, it's really hard to say because the game is still in production, and a lot of elements have not been added to the game. Also, if you're expecting non-stop shoot-'em-up action, then you will be disappointed. Everspace does have fast-paced action sequences, but these are contained in small pockets within each sector. While everything is so beautiful and gorgeous to look at, eventually you'll start seeing the same assets used over and over to give the illusion of a custom look for each sector. To be honest, this is only a mild nitpick and really doesn't detract from the game's playability. I think the lack of a save system might be an issue for new players, especially if they don't give the game a chance. Personally though, Everspace has grown on me, and I hope others will give it the same chance I did. The only part I find really questionable is not being allowed to keep the weapons you find or build. Sure, you can keep the blueprints, but after each death you're back to standard pulse and multi-cannons, which I can understand might make some sense from a game balance point of view, but it can be a little frustrating. Just remember, Everspace is not a space simulator like Elite Dangerous, and it's certainly not a AAA rated title either. All in all though, Everspace is a surprisingly fun space action game with good survival elements without seeming too grindy. And for around $30 US, you're getting a good amount of bang for your buck. In its current form, I give Everspace 7 out of 10, but I think once the full game has been released, it could easily get an 8 out of 10. For those who are interested, I've also included about 20 minutes worth of gameplay, so if that sort of thing interests you, please stick around. Okay guys, here I am in Everspace. I'll do a quick run through so you can get a good idea on how the game works, and we'll take it from there. So I haven't really got any money here to spend on upgrades, so what we'll do, we'll just jump straight into the game and we'll take it bit by bit. Okay, here you see I'm warping into a new sector. Now there's a couple of things you can do here. You can obviously look around in your ship and try to locate objects of interest, like such as here, multiple scrap to shoot it, and you'll collect scrap. I prefer multi-cannons, it seems to shoot up the stuff a bit better. Or what you can do to help you try and locate objects is use your scanning probe by pressing the C key. This will scan the area and it'll show what's around in the area, like there. So I've got a tech container there. Now I could... Oh, I won't do that yet. You can press the shift key to boost. Plasma mine. Now what I could do is change out some consumables, but I'd rather keep my scanning probe than use these. So what I'll do is I'll salvage these, and that'll give me materials to use to create other things. Okay, now G and B are basically like a neutral faction. Usually a good idea not to upset them because they'll just turn on you. So don't steal from them or blow up any of their fuel containers. Otherwise you're just going to stir up a hornet's nest. Actually, G and B can actually help you when you're being attacked by pirates. I'll go through that a bit later. So you can see here, there we go, G and B tech container. Now, I could steal that, but I would incur a bit of wrath. So what I'll do is I'll do it anyway, just to show you what happens. Ooh, there's 2 tech containers here. I'm going to have to be quick with this. Okay, see what I mean? Now you saw there nanobots. Actually, I'm going to press R. That gives me a big, massive boost. An energized boost. Ouch. Oh, yes. Nah, I think I'll still keep my scanning probe. So I'll salvage these. Now what I do have, if you can see in the top left there, I could select through weapons. I now have a flak cannon. Flak cannons are awesome. So anyway, I'll go through the weapons quickly. I have pulse lasers. Pulse lasers are great for taking out shields, a bit like Elite Dangerous. And the Gatling gun, which is like a multi-cannon, is great for doing hull damage. And I also have light missiles, but I only have a very limited amount of them. But they're great for destroying ships. Ooh, another scanning probe. Always good to have them. There's something else around here. I'm just going to quickly try and find it. Could be actually inside the asteroid. You can actually fly into asteroids, which is pretty cool. Just can't see the opening. Ah, there we go. Oh, some money. It's always good to have money. Oh, something's locking onto me. Ouch. Actually, now might be a good time to go to the next sector. So, as you can see here, I just keep my mouse pointed over this green swirly thing, and that sends me to the next sector. Now here we can, sorry, the next system. I keep getting sector and system mixed up. Now you can select different paths, depending, really doesn't really make that much difference, to be honest. Well, doesn't yet. Who knows in the future with the story. So I'll press F. We travel to it. Okay, I've got an enemy over here. Is single. Okay, go to flight count. Oh. Trying to see who else is shooting at me. Okay. Now I've already got missiles. I don't really need them. They break shields, but I prefer the light missiles, to be honest. I'll salvage them. Yeah, I still prefer to keep my scanning probes, so I'll salvage them. I'll do a scanning probe, so I've got a few of them left. Oh, also, yes, I didn't know about this, but apparently you can go into cockpit mode, which is quite nice, by pressing the V key.
You have been asked to make a delivery. A simple task, although it will earn you some credits. See map coordinates for details.
Oh, I've never had this before. Oh, okay. The star. Interesting. Haven't come across one of these yet.
The delivery coordinates have been successfully uploaded to the map.
Let's check the map. How do I check the map? I'm actually not sure how to check the map. Anyway, I'm going to go back to external view. I've just noticed I've taken quite a bit of hull damage. You can see there the top red bar on the left. So what I'll do, so I think I've got some nano probes. I'm going to try and repair my hull a bit. So I press the tab key and I go to the repair tab, and you can see here I can do some hull repair. Now, hull repair takes nanobots. I only have 3, so I can only repair a little bit of my hull. So you can see that green bar there, that's how much it'll repair. You will be able to also repair subsystems if they get damaged. So you can see my hull just slowly repairing there. It's a bit better. Oh, there's an enemy here, so I might take him out. Oh, turret. Oh, shield mark 2. Oh, yes, please. So you can see the attributes for each system, and then obviously the red is what makes it worse, but the green is what makes it better. I've now swapped it, and what I'll do is I'll salvage my old one. Nice. Plasma mine? No, but I'll salvage it. Ooh, tech crate. Light missile. I'm already got maxed. What I could do is salvage them. Nice. Okay, what I'll do is I'll press the C key to see if there's anything else here. Scan it. Ah, there's some stuff over there. What I'll do is I'll press the R key to zoom. I'll come back on that other one in a second. Ooh, another tech container. Doing well. No, salvage. I've never had that one. Fusion blaster. Okay, does quite a bit of damage. I think I'm going to take that. So I'll swap that out and salvage my pulse laser. Let's see what it's like. Now I could use the scroll wheel on my mouse. Fusion blaster. Ooh. Me likey. Ah, press the wrong key. Honorable ore. No, I don't want to go near them. Press the R key. Oh, some nanobots. That's good. Actually, I might do a bit more repair. I'll select this. Well, I'll try and see what's in this container. Then we'll head off to the next spot. Next system. Ah, credits. Always need credits. Okay. So I'll jump to the next system. As you can see, my fuel on the top right, 75. So each time I do a system jump, it takes fuel. Okay, I'm assuming that little icon there means mission. Yes, there we go. So that's where we got to go, apparently. So oh, good traders you can get stuff with. Now I think I've got to go here though. Press R. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what to do. I shall press C. Ah, no. Perhaps there's a base around here I haven't seen yet. Not too sure. Ah, there we go. Great. There we go. The one with a little star on it. Hello. Removed one package.
Has been received along with thanks for your assistance.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those before. That's the first time for me. Oh, he's jumping. Cool. All right. Oh, tech container. I like the Empress. Oh, I still haven't got enough boost. Boost takes a little while to recharge. You can see there at the top there. What did I miss? Pulse laser 2. Oh. Let's see. Still better with the fusion blaster. Okay, cool. Yep, stick with the fusion blaster. So we'll salvage this. And let's see what else. Okay. Now traders, there are various things you can do with traders. You can sell stuff to get stuff that you need, materials that you need. Sometimes you can buy fuel or components. So as you can see here, got some plasma torpedoes I could buy for 430 bucks. I could sell some scrap off, earn some money there. Yeah, but anyway, you get the idea. It's pretty simple. Nothing I really want to do here, so we got some pirates. Let's give them hell.
Enemies in range.
They're gonna give me hell. Where are they? Okay. I think that's enough for this system. We'll jump to the next one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we've reached the end of the sector. This is end of the system at the end of the sector. Oh, this is too much of a tongue twister for me. Okay, there's a jump gate to the next sector, but we can look at for other things around here. I'll get my scanner again. Actually, I don't have a scanner. I don't know what I did then. Outlaws, let's go after them. Now, that's another thing to be mindful of as well. See my little green energy bar there underneath the reticle? That's how much energy I have left. Now, energy can be used for firing weapons, it can be used for hitting the boost button, and also I think for recharging your shields. So you can see there I ran out of energy for my weapon and couldn't fire. Fuel, that's what I need. Definitely need more fuel though, I've only got 33 left. So I might just have a look around here. See how my green bar is slowly getting lower. Okay, there's some fuel tanks I could blow up here to get fuel. Don't see any fighters around, so I might do it. This is...
the attention of hostiles.
I'm out of here. Very much out of here.
You've been detected.
And I'm jumping to the next system. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. There we go. Okay, now we're jumping into a new sector. Sectors tend to look a bit different from each other, so there we go. Okay, I'm going to have to be a bit more careful now because enemies tend to be a little bit tougher in the upper levels. So I'm just going to sneak around a bit. I've got to be careful. Try to use the environment as much as I can in my favour. Better let my energy build back up again. I like how the asteroids are a bit translucent. Whoa. Ah, damn it. Using the missiles there because I think I'm going to need a bit of more firepower. So you can see how powerful missiles are. They're pretty OP. Yeah, no, I think I'll keep my shields. Salvage these. Oh! Mines. I didn't pay attention. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Who's shooting at me? Oh crap. Turrets. This missile turret's absolutely terrible. Oh no, no, no. Oh god. See, the boost button, the mega boost button is R, which is happens to be right next to your target key, which is T. Guess which button I just pressed? Anyway. Okay, now I'm back here in dock. I've died. You have to start from the beginning again. I've got $3,000 to use to upgrade my ship. So you can still see here I've got various items, my backspeed, boost speed, sector scanner. All these things here you can upgrade as you go along. The best thing about it is you get to keep these upgrades. So it doesn't matter what happens, you get to keep these upgrades. The only thing that you don't get to keep are any weapons you've collected or created using blueprints. Moving forwards, it looks like you'll be able to fly different ships. They're blacked out at the moment, but in the future it looks like you'll be able to fly more than one ship. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my first review of Everspace. And if you did, well, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Vindicator Jones signing off. And I'll see you out there in the big black.